In just a few months, UAB will begin to study the medicinal effects of an oil derived from marijuana. Now, earlier this week, we sat down with neuroscientists at UAB to learn more about how they plan to move forward with the research into cannabidiol, or CBD oil. State legislators gave the green light to the $1 million study. It will focus on if and how the oil reduces severe seizures, but it's not something that can happen overnight. In fact, it could be at least 6 more months before any work can be done.
There are many other levels of regulation here too. We have to deal with federal regulation. We have to consult with the Drug Enforcement Administration, the FDA, our IRB, which regulates research. All of those agencies will have a role in helping us to move this forward, hopefully.
The research comes as part of a stripped-down bill known as Carley's Law. While advocates call it a bold first step for our state, is it enough to bring families that relocated to other states for CBD treatments back home? This afternoon, we spoke with the Swann family via Skype. They moved to Colorado last year. Their daughter, Allie, began receiving treatments in September.
Allie Swann has always been a special needs child, but it wasn't long after these home movies were taken that seizures came, and that proved to be a new challenge for her family. 10 years later, the Swann family was desperate for relief, and it was at that time they learned of a program in Colorado that could help.
So we knew at that point, hey, if we're going to do it, we need to go now. We need to go out there and get on this wait list and be within the first 50 or 60 people.
That was in September. The gamble paid off. By December, Allie was receiving the drug known as Charlotte's Web.
She has not had a drop seizure since November of last year. Before we came here, she was having 10 to 20 seizures a day. As of today, it's been 12 days since we've seen the last one.
But with the success in Colorado and now the approval to begin trials at UAB, will the Swanns be coming home soon?
We're not at the point where we want to stop CW or Charlotte's Web and go try something else because Charlotte's Web is working for us.
Swann says there are still too many unknowns at this point to move his family again. Right now, the university cannot say for certain how the drug will be given, where the supply will come from, or how long the trial will last.
I don't want people to think Carley's Law is not good in any way, because it is. We just have to start the process now of adding what we need to add to get it to where it needs to be.
Now the Swann family says they have reached out to Alabama coach Nick Saban and Auburn coach Gus Malzahn to recruit their support for further expansion of Carley's Law in the future. And if you'd like information on how to apply to be part of UAB study, you'll find that information on our website at cbs42.com.